Shout out EmEz and tune in to the sit down. Gotta do it easy. That's what I'm doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aliens and dogs and children of all ages. This is a sit down. I want to welcome Jayquan Booker.
What's up?
Coming through. How's everything?
I'm good, man. Enjoying life as always, man. How you doing?
I can't complain. But as I was doing research and the team was doing research on you, I know you're a model, but the first thing that came up was Odell Beckham's body double.
Yeah.
How did you land that gig?
That was a blessing because 2 weeks before that I was gonna quit modeling and acting.
Why?
At that time I only did Complex magazine. I did a film with Complex, and then I was doing only extra work. Mm-hmm. And then like when I was gonna quit, I ended up you go back to the projects. You got one of your homeboys from around the way. Like,
where you from?
I'm from Flushing, Queens. Well,
okay.
actually, it's St. Albans, Queens, okay. But moved to Flushing. And he was like, "Yo, I could change your life. I got somebody for you." And I'm like, "Man, that sounds crazy. Like, you could change my life." He said, "I met this dude. You should go meet him." And long story short, ended up introducing me to my manager at the time. He was just my friend, mentor. And 2 weeks after that, the Odell audition came about. I didn't know who Odell was at the time.
Shut up, honestly, man! Don't tell me you didn't know who Odell Beckham Jr. was.
Like 2 years ago, I didn't know who he was.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. So everybody was like, "Yo, like you got this." Like, and my hair wasn't even dyed at the time. It was just long and like black hair. And he ended up negotiating the deal. And I got the gig. I didn't even have to audition. I actually got the gig within an instant. And it was like a 2-day thing. Then like that just catapulted me to where I am today. JayAlreadyFamous.
Dope. So what was the first thing you bought with that check?
I was bills and taxes.
Tell me off the hood.
That check was gone before I even got it. Like that check was done.
So how old are you?
25.
Well, what are the plans in the future? What are you building now? This is the foundation for what?
Well, it's two things. I have my own brand, the Already Famous brand. That means Already Famous means we all known for something, no matter what level you on. So that's all about just like building people up, inspiring them. Plugging people in with the right other artists or other brands. Collaborating with other brands. I collaborated with Kellogg's cereal brand, Hot 97. I collaborated with a lot of people.
What was the Kellogg collabo like?
That was they had a new store down in Times Square at the time, and they needed a buzz, and they was like, how about we work something out? With the cereal, your brand, you could get your audience and our audience. So what we did was we created like an inspirational type of thing, but with the cereal involved and stuff like that. I'm one of 28 siblings, so I'm pitching a reality TV show.
Whoa. You heard that? You heard that? One of 28 siblings?
Yes, on my father's side,
Fam.
It's crazy.
Stop. 28, fam?
Yeah.
Hold on, time out.
I'm the 5th oldest out of 28 kids.
Alright, see, this is a little known fact about EmEz. I'm one of 12 on my dad's side.
Oh, word? I've only met 13.
I'm one of 11. My goal in life was to have 12, so I gotta be one up on my dad. And everyone that ever told that to me told me I was crazy. You'll never have enough time to have 12 kids. So explain to me how you got 28 siblings.
Yo, it's a crazy situation because
Daddy was a world. Hold on, how many wives? Same chick? Don't tell me same chick.
No.
Oh, God. I'm like,
if I have to estimate, literally probably about 7 to 8, maybe 9.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I only met 13 siblings. I don't have a brother that's 6 days older than me. He's actually about to get out in like a few weeks. But like I call him twin. I got a brother with the same name as me. He's after me. He's the 6th oldest. I'm the 5th.
Yo, fam. You're the wrong person I'm interviewing. Where's Pops at? He's the Rolling Stone I need to be talking to.
He got pancreatic cancer and he locked up in Atlanta right now. He just got locked up. So I ain't seen him since I was 4 years old. So it's a crazy world out here.
So forget the Odell Beckham stuff. Tell me about the child growing up with 28. So how many of y'all was in the same house?
None. It was crazy. I hear stories that he used to have like the first 5 of us. Because I'm the first 5 of us in the same house together. Because believe it or not, a lot of the mothers, they were prostitutes and crackheads and stuff like that. Not all of them, only a few of them.
He did tell me outside he had a story to tell. I'm just, I know, man. Listen, I do good research on people sometimes. This right here, I would smack me in the face.
That usually don't hit my bio. I usually let that be known right away, like as soon as I get in Target, You know, it's out of control. It's a lot.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's there.
It is there.
But
Do
you probably
really have
you may
28
know what it
siblings?
is there.
I
but
thought
you
that
may,
was a typo.
You may read past it or something like that.
It says, "Do you really have 28 siblings?" I thought there's no way I'm asking that nigga that question because that's all the way wrong.
Oh, I usually bring it up as soon as we get straight. You know what I'm saying?
I apologize. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But nah, you know, I mean, I guess I got 2 of them here with me today. One on my mom's side, one on my father's side. So like, you know, I bring them up here because I use the blessing God gave me and just bring them in the room.
What is holidays like?
Well, actually, I'm going to LA next week to see the oldest one. So, you know.
Have you met him before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We definitely met him.
Are you trying to meet the ones you haven't met yet?
Yeah. I got 1 in Vegas. Actually, it was like 4 of them in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to go out there and check them out. They're younger than me. You know, I got 2 in Jersey somewhere. And, like, check them out. You know.
Yo.
Okay.
This is so a reality
I'm probably
show.
the middleman out of everybody because everybody calls me the most. I'm the one that everybody knows the most, and I'm probably the one that gets along with everybody. So there's a lot of them don't get along with each other. So I'm just like, you know, peacekeeper.
I want to be the one to film all this. Like, how can we? I want to pitch this. This is amazing. 28, God, like. I'm sorry.
Yo.
I thought this was gonna go totally a different way.
See?
Hey, hit me with the 28.
Gotta bring it back.
Okay, let's go back. Okay, all right. Reebok. You worked with Reebok. Tell me the work you worked with Reebok.
That was after the Nike. That was after Sports Illustrated. You know, I did a film with Sports Illustrated. Then Reebok came along. I ended up one of my friends. He was in the industry for a while, and he invited me to a Reebok dinner. And I ended up being a brand ambassador first. You know, then did like 2 commercials with them, a lot of photo shoots, and it was fun. It was fun for the time being, but you know, nothing lasts forever. You know, I wanted more of the situation, and I guess they wasn't trying to provide that. And it was like, you know, we could still be cool from afar, but ain't no more business here. Like, it's time to go. And that's what happened. Some people don't know how to say no. You know, some people just, because of the brand and how big it is, it's like, I'll stick around for as long as possible. But sometimes you have to say no for yourself to allow other doors to open for you.
Yeah, sometimes you got to take a step backwards and take 2 steps
yeah,
forward. Absolutely.
Exactly. So, you know, you can capitalize on that moment as much as possible. Other than that, it's like, it's time to go.
Jayquan Booker is in the building, man.
I'm surprised you're saying my whole name. No one ever says my whole name.
I mean, I don't want to say your
respect it,
Instagram.
There's nothing wrong with that. I respect it now. People actually call me in person. JayAlreadyFamous. You know what I'm saying? But I respect it. You know, I respect you. You're a hard-working dude.
I'm trying. I'm out here just happy that I'm not 20.
I have to really cut you off real quick because I really gotta like respect you because I do my homework on you too, and like it ain't easy, you know. And I see what you do. Like it ain't easy trying to get those up and coming artists or brands, and you know, use your platform and bring them in because a lot of people don't do that, and I really have to applaud you for that because a lot of people don't even take the time out to use their blessing in their platform to do that.
Oh, I mean, since we want to, there's a lot of comedians and up and coming rappers that they got their I don't want to say fame off me because a lot of people watch what I be doing and they also take them to do other things. So, I mean, humble brag. A lot of them do want to be like me, so I give them that shot, and a lot of them do like, yo, EmEz, thank you since I was. So I salute them. I'm a person that I've been rocking with the hashtag. I was just telling my assistant, bless people. So what I look like holding my blessing all to myself.
Exactly. I respect that.
Anyways, off me. I don't like it. It says you're inspired by Chris Brown. What do you dance? How does Chris Brown inspire you?
Oh no, well, I mean, I could dance, but other than that, no. Mostly as far as his creativity goes. So I look at a person like Chris Brown, Denzel, and Eddie Murphy, and in a sense of a lot of artists on their level, they don't go out much, right? But they always promote on social media, whatever the case is, and it's always word of mouth sometimes. But when they pop out, it's like, oh shoot, like there they are, you know. So you have to. I always tell people, move like a ghost, present yourself like a star. You know, and yeah, when you move in a way where no one can find you, but they always see you on social media, by the time they see you, it's like, oh snap.
Yeah.
Like, so I studied that part, but then I also studied the part where, okay, when in his music videos, it's always something created by his music videos. So in my career, whether it's the Already Famous brand or me as a model, me as an actor, I'm always trying to figure out something creative in a way where I can make you not just look at the picture as a picture, but make it look like you want to go look at it 10 more times like it's a video. You know, so it's a lot of different things, you know, as far as his creativity goes that I'm inspired by.
So how long are we gonna run with this Odell Beckham thing?
I'm actually, well, I don't know, because only the fact that they asked me to do another commercial with him a few weeks ago, And he got injured.
Yes,
you know, so it's like now I don't know what's going on anymore. But I mean, I've never been like truly focused on that. You know, I guess everybody being that that's what catapulted me to where I am today. Everybody knows me for that. I'm mostly focused on, like I said, my brand and everything, and just my end goal is being an international, being signed internationally, either my brand signed internationally or me as a model, actor, artist, you know, signed internationally.
Did Odell bless you with any other kicks though?
Nah.
It's just hard.
Nah, it's hard to get.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That means it's hard because
he's the only football player to ever have his own shoe deal.
Yo, like it's really difficult to get. Like,
he's an international
me and my little brother was
superstar.
just talking about like his sneakers. It's like, yo, like I need to figure out how to get that.
Who's a better dancer, you or Odell?
He can't dance. Like, are you crazy?
Odell, he said that, not me.
He my guy, but he can't.
Odell.
I see his video.
Odell, he said that, not me, God.
Like, he can't dance. Like, it's my guy, but
Listen, if I can get Odell Beckham in the building for a dance-off, I promise.
Nah, he'll lose. He'll lose.
Oh, you heard? You heard? Odell, the challenge has been set,
I'm telling you, he'll lose.
Just make sure if y'all happen to do that, I'm not around. Tag me on the Instagram or the Snapchat. I need to see this.
He'll lose, yo.
Any last words you want to tell the audience?
No, I mean, overall, you know, definitely appreciate everybody, you know, that shows me love and support. You know, if anything, continue doing what you're doing. You don't know who's watching you. There's a lot of people out there watching you constantly, and that's just what it is. Don't get discouraged by anything. Just keep having fun. The problem is with people, don't look at somebody else's page, or whether it's your best friends or whatever, and feel like they're on a higher level than you, when everybody has their own lane, you know.
I see. A long time ago, I learned.
Probably think that too.
A long time ago, I learned that everyone's page are their highlights.
Exactly.
You don't ever get to see the low points or when they messed up. It's all their highlights. So I can't compare my whole life to your 10 highlights. So,
exactly.
So it doesn't. So I understand.
I was there one time. And we all get discouraged. It be them rainy days. You look at them.
Listen, fam. Damn. Ain't nobody. Listen, I sit with the Breakfast Club every morning. Charlemagne, Envy, and Angela Yee every morning. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm like, I can't compare myself to these three, like, because that's
I drive myself crazy. Yeah, we all in different stages. You know, that's why I say, don't worry about it. You good. You good. You good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jayquan, already famous. Jay already famous. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you.
I appreciate it, man.
We'll be bumping into each other, hearing about the city and all that.
Yeah, for real, we will.
Thank you for giving the Instagram and all that good stuff.
You follow me on Instagram, JayAlreadyFamous. You know, my Facebook name is my real name, Jayquan Booker. You know, I just created a Snap. You know, I don't use it. I'm trying to use it as much, but it's the letter J.alreadyfamous.
And that's the sit down. Thank you for coming through.
Appreciate it, man.
Shout out EmEz and tune in to the sit down. Gotta do it easy. That's what I'm doing.